Good morning vlog. It is Thursday, April 11th, and I was running a little bit behind this morning. I don't know if it's the allergies or what that has gotten me into a weird funk as of late, but I was going through my morning routine and I had forgotten to download the previous day's vlog, or at least the start of it, unfortunately. So there is a little bit that is cut off from yesterday, and I apologize for that. But just got to keep going and learning as we go here. And as a result, I am running just a little bit behind this morning, but made it to work all right. I got dinner already in the works right now in that crock pot. I packed my own lunch here and going to have like a little bit of a chicken salad lunch. It's going to be great. But really looking forward to this afternoon when I go and meet with one of the founders of the company and give them just not insights, but just thoughts and some feedback, and just hopefully some plans for the future as well. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know. I'm going to see. Maybe perhaps I can record it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll ask him and see if he's cool with it. Maybe use that as an opportunity to get some more content. All right, done with work for the day. I have one more day to go until I'm done with my current position and off to the new position. Really excited for that and looking forward to it. And let's see. Let me see if I can get out of the wind really quick. It's a little too windy, and I bet the microphone on this iPhone is picking it up quite a bit. I did have a really good talk with one of the founders, Josh, this afternoon, and it was incredibly productive. I think was able to give him some feedback on the workshop that we did yesterday, as well as provide some potential suggestions and hopefully adding some value where I can, and then also leaving the door open for an additional relationship down the line in terms of me helping the company in some form or fashion, whichever way I can, to help them build their brand, or even build or not bounce ideas off of in terms of how they might be able to incorporate building their brand, and just pushing ideas out there and getting things started and going. And I actually got permission from him to go ahead and I was able to video record the entire exchange. I think it was a really great exchange of information and ideas, and I'm really looking forward to I might need to do a little bit of editing on it, I don't know, just to help shorten it down. There are a couple of spots where it might have some blank space, but I mean, I think it was all really good, just good content, information, and just a fantastic brainstorming session in a way, in a communication session, just so he knows where I'm coming from, I know where he's coming from, where the future of the company's kind of going, and I'm really excited about it. And it looks like the door is being left open, which I'm also very excited for, because I would like to continue working in some form or fashion, even if I'm not doing so in some professional payroll sense with the company. This is just something that I really found that I enjoy doing. And that's just helping other people or organizations help build themselves up and get in and hopefully give them inspiration to go out there and do stuff. So all this that I'm doing right now is just part of that process. Why I'm doing my daily vlog, why I am doing my blog, while I'm doing my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, what have you. I do need to post a little bit more on Facebook and Twitter. Mostly Twitter, though. Do some more engagement there. But just by doing all this myself, I'm able to educate myself and then hopefully communicate that in a way for others to hopefully emulate and take on their own and follow their own path with that. So that's something I've been really keen on trying to do right out the gate, is formulating my own process. showing others the process that I use, and then how they might be able to use that process or form their own process so they can build their own personal brand or professional brand, whichever way possible. So I'll see what I can do with that recording. I might throw it up on my YouTube channel as a separate video altogether, and I'll link to it somewhere along the way, and I'll definitely use it in some pieces of content a little bit later. I might be able to edit it a little bit to do kind of a side-by-side to help get it within the square aspect ratio of Instagram, so I can take out some 1-minute nuggets here and there to do as highlight content for my personal Instagram account. These are all just ideas that have been kicking around in my head that I've been wanting to do for a while, and ways that I can just integrate this pillar content that I'm making right now and make micro content out of it. But for now, it is time to get home and get some dinner, because there is a pork roast that is waiting to be eaten. I'm very excited by that. Back at home, had a great dinner with the wife, and also went on ahead and finished all the heavy lifting, well, most of the heavy lifting for editing next week's podcast. I still have the final mastering to do. I still need to write a little bit of a new intro, a new outro, and get those recorded as well. But I'll need to give some more time on my voice in order to try and fix that up, because I don't know what it is. Like, it has to be pollen. Right? Like my allergies are just killing me. It looks like, not killing me. I don't know. It's annoying. That's what it is. I'm sneezing a lot. I don't have a cold or anything, but I am a little congested up here, and yeah, I just don't like spring for the pollen. It is a good thing that I edited this podcast in advance, because excuse me, because Pastor Adi mentioned in some closing remarks that actually, because of Easter Sunday, we won't be having a Bible study class that Sunday. So that means we're going to have a potential content gap in the coming weeks. Now, thankfully, since we're ahead about a week, that gives us a week leeway time in order to figure this out and see what's going on. So hopefully I need to, that means that I need to get with Pastor Adi and say, hey, since we're not doing an episode or a recording that week, and we don't really have anything in backlog now, unfortunately, so what can we do in order to put something out that week? That will give us about 2 weeks to figure a little something out. It doesn't have to be like a full 45-minute, 1 hour long podcast like episode like we normally have, but it could be maybe some short devotional, something thought-provoking that we can just record real quick. He has a fairly flexible schedule, I think, that will allow me to meet up with him potentially sometime during the week, where we can just quickly record something, just some short message or some short study or devotional, just something to help fill in the gap between those 2 weeks. So that's something that I'll need to message Pastor Adi about a little bit later and pick his brain about and get him thinking about over this coming week or two. But for now, I'm actually going to experiment a little bit with the camera connection kit for my iPad, and see if I can transfer that screen capture session that I did for editing one of these podcasts, get it over onto my iPad, and see how I can edit that down and whatnot, and see what tools I can use, what apps on the iPad I can use to help speed up some of the video in some sections, because I just do a lot of repetitive motions in the video itself that does not need to be in the entire video, so I can shorten that down and get that video length down just a little bit. Because how I have the video right now, it's about 4 hours long, and I mean, I could technically upload all 4 hours to YouTube, but it just would not make for a good piece of content, especially since all the educational stuff is mostly at the beginning, and then there's some at the end too as I go through the final mastering process. So that's what I'm going to try and do now for the rest of the evening before I probably pass out because of allergies. Like I'm starting to take the hit of feeling pretty tired, but I'm trying to just tough through it and, I don't know, get some second wind or energy or something. I don't know.